The man was living like a king in the concentration camp. While others were scrambling for half a sausage, he was eating bread. While others could only drink foul, stagnant water, he had milk to drink. All of this was earned by the man through his fists. Just a few days ago, he was still considered a captive in the eyes of the soldiers. It wasn't until a random opportunity arose that his boxing skills were discovered. A soldier challenged him to a match, with the promise that if he won, he could take the food. As soon as he entered the ring, the man placed his fists on his hips, a tradition before the match. Only after bumping fists could a real contest begin. The next second, the soldier launched a fierce attack, but the man did not fight back. He just kept dodging. Suddenly, the man threw a punch and hit him directly. Fortunately, the soldier did not get angry. Instead, he admired this opponent and smiled happily. Perhaps this was the mutual respect between boxers. After returning, the soldier kept his word and gave the man a large piece of bread. Looking at the hungry fellow prisoners around him, he did not keep the food for himself. He broke off a small piece and gave the rest away. He recommended the man for a job, fighting in the underground boxing ring. While providing entertainment for the soldiers, he also earned enough food for himself. He cherished his current life. Besides exercising daily, he spent almost all his remaining time practicing boxing, and every time he received food, he would share it all with his fellow prisoners. In this way, every time he fought, hundreds or even thousands of fellow prisoners were looking forward to it. However, the soldiers' massacre never stopped. Every day, a large number of women and children were forced into the bathhouse. A soldier, after drinking some alcohol, demanded that a woman undress in public. The woman had no choice but to obey. But then he suddenly grabbed a pistol. The moment he killed the soldier, he also sealed his own fate. On this side, the man was about to face his next boxing match, against a two-time reigning champion. The match began with a series of probing moves from both sides. Then the man changed his previous evasive tactics and started to launch continuous attacks. However, his opponent did not fall behind. With his long arms and strong body, for a while, the two were evenly matched. But at this moment, the officer in the audience started to play tricks. He had a prisoner bring a pot of water to the man. After the man drank a few gulps, the second round began immediately. He intended to attack the opponent's lower body and defeat him directly. But the next second, the man's vision became blurred, and he even had hallucinations. He instinctively swung his fists but was knocked down by a heavy punch from his opponent. Everyone knew it was the water's fault, but no one dared to speak up. No matter how much the man felt wronged inside, the rules were ultimately set by them.